Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shedtor, or Door Shedder, coming back to you with a different type of video here, or, well, live stream. So I wanted to try this out where it's basically me kind of just playing Direwolf20's 1.16 pack for a little bit, maybe an hour or two, and do it live. No editing, no. Everything I say will probably be held against me in the court of law type of situation, which is fine. Um, in all honesty, I didn't actually have a video for today. And the reason is because my fiance's been home quite a lot, so I haven't had a lot of time to actually do too much. So it's kind of, it's a good thing she's home, but also I can't do much recording and things. So I had a little bit of a clip of this episode 40, but it wasn't enough to make an episode. So, real quick before we start this off, the mob crusher or the mob duplicator is not working. I had to downgrade the version because it seems like there's some sort of optimization issue with Mind Factory Reloaded in the beta version. So I would get random lag spikes and stuff. So had to remove that. I've updated Optifine. I've updated OptiForge and a few other things. It's just all technical shenanigans at the end of the day. And that was pretty fun, you know. So we are currently going to just do something. I don't really know what I want to do because RF Tools is kind of a difficult mod to do on camera just because it's gonna crash. The last two times I've entered into a dimension, it has crashed both times. So it's just like right now if I do another dimension here, throw it in here and wait for it to load, and then go in here and then click on the dimension, dial, it might crash. It might. Oh, goodness me. It is just filled with lava. This is probably... Oh, what is this? Just random water pools? That is interesting. I mean, this is the kind of generation that exists. It's literally rain, lava, and some water. And actually, I could actually hop, skip, and jump down here. Is there anything down here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, I guess, yeah, there's a bottom. So it's kind of like literally an ocean, just lava ocean. As you can see, it's a modified jungle, deep ocean, things like that. So this dimension really isn't going to be useful. So we're going to hop, skip, and jump out of here. I for a second thought that Apple was my charged porter, so that was hilarious. All right, let's... So if I pull out another one, what I've been doing is just kind of changing these. And you can put as many of these digit dimlets in here as you want. So, yeah, another one, 8, I believe. And this probably is wasting quite a lot of power, in all honesty, but I don't really mind. Whoops. Because at the end of the day, I have pretty much passive generation of power, so we're fine. Alright, what's this? Looks like we've got mossy dreamwood planks and vibrant quartz glass. Huh. Looks like we also have astral sorcery, but some of it has been replaced with grass. That's different. And I don't think I could actually just pick this up. I would need a silk touch pickaxe. No, actually I could pick that up. I don't really need vibrant quartz glass, but it is nice because it has connected textures. I mean, that's pretty nifty. And it actually looks like it's one solid thing. It looks like a... Huh. That's a mine shaft inside of that. That's nifty. It's different, that's for sure. Let's go in here. Alright. But yeah, I've basically been just going into these dimensions, finding seeing if there's really anything interesting. I know I'm supposed to be kind of grabbing demlets and stuff here and there, which I've been doing, but at the same time, I've kind of just been exploring and seeing what crazy dimensions I can have. By golly, he just scared me. Good thing I don't have my camera on, because I accidentally just I jumped just a little bit there. So, oh by golly, I saw him, but I didn't really see him at the end of the day, I guess. But that's fine. A nickel ore. And right now, as you can see, we have tons and tons of just different blocks. And each one of these, I believe, is considered uncommon. Yeah, if you see the upgrade tier thing right above RF Tools Dimensions, you can see where it's the green essence. If you look at RF Tools Dimensions, that would be common. So I believe that doesn't actually tell you anything. Okay, so even though these are uncommon, yeah, it says rarity uncommon on these. They only give you common essence apparently, or they can be crafted with common. They can be crafted with common essence. It's not, you can't deconstruct these like you used to be able to, and the common essence is actually from these guys. So if I just quickly kill one of these things, there's common essence. So, and these things aren't rare as long as you get a decent, you know, world gen that has ground at least. So, you know, and they aren't hard to kill, especially having a decent sword. So that's nice. All right, let's hop, skip, and jump out of here. Let's also grab this, throw it in here, extract. Let's just keep flipping through dimensions until I crash. And then if I crash, I will probably stop hopping through dimensions. Because I'm terrified. So one of them was actually, the reason it crashed is because I caused a block update, and the world generation filler, which was like the dirt of the world, was the thermal's tomato plant, like the actual plant. So it's like it's placed on farmland. And when I caused the block update, in theory, it breaks every single one of those, so it caused a crash. Which is nice, you know, nice thing. I believe they've accounted for default stuff. What is this? Purple, red, petals, and light blue concrete. But they've accounted for some of the things, I'm guessing, but not all of the things, especially if you're using other mods, which is, you know, that's understandable. You're not going to account for every mod in existence. Is this solid? No, it's full of water. Okay. So yeah. See, and this is also another issue that I've noticed is that if there is no ground, they will spawn in the void. Those are the blobs just falling to their death. And see, this is another issue. Because right as you spawn in and you start loading chunks, all of this water starts flowing down, and that's going to cause lag spikes. That's a common one that I keep seeing. I think I've showed some of those on camera as well, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, and I actually did look as well. This is the actual beta version, the most recent as of yesterday. So, I'm not expecting this mod to be perfect. Don't get this as me bashing the actual mod. I've always loved RF Tools Dimensions. I do not like fully what they've done with the kind of progression system. Oh, Chimney Christmas. That is just sticky pistons. That is so cool. Okay. I don't think we need any sticky pistons unless you can unstickify a sticky piston. Can we do that? Can we do that? Storage bush, a tractor, inscriber, low retrieval module. Nothing I'm seeing here. Dang. I don't really need a lot of sticky pistons. That is just a lot of sticky pistons. I'm glad it's not a full block because it does have water inside of it, but that is still just a lot of sticky pistons. Oh, by golly. I'm wondering how the orientation is figured out. because I would expect them to be placed upwards, not like that, but oh well. Let's grab this while we're here. Uranium. Also, I've kind of, since I have been exploring a lot of these, I found one with uranium. As you can see, we have 14,000 uranium in the system, and it was all uranium blocks. I believe I've also found one with hardened, or what was it, steel, energized steel. That was blocks. There was also osmium, which is 5.5 thousand. I didn't grab too many of those because it was going to take a while since most of the world was consumed by them. So I got about like 1,000 or 2,000 blocks and then proceeded to leave. We also got some signalum blocks. So we have 4.2k ingots of those. Some just minor things. It's kind of hard to get on camera because I'm doing a lot of this stuff off camera because I don't have a lot of free time anymore. So it's kind of just like it's sitting there while I'm doing other things that need to be done. So yeah. All right, so let's do another 111. All right. Also, there seems to be an issue with teleporting. If you're shifting or something like that, your game registers as you shifting on the height level. But in reality, you aren't shifting. And so if you shift, you fix it. I've noticed that every once in a blue while. So there seem to be some minor issues. Oh, what is this? Oh, golly. Need some copper? It's just... Is this... Okay, good. It's not a solid block. This is just copper. What's this? What is this one? Glass. Oh, it's biofrost blocks. And mana glass. I mean, if I needed this stuff, since I'm kind of done with Botania, I don't really need it. So that's sadness. Oh, here's another blob, by the way. This is a legendary blob. The legendary blob has 512 health, and they do regenerate quite a bit. I'm also experiencing hunger. Isn't that hunger? Yeah, looks like hunger. So that's interesting. Do I need copper? Let's go check. Because if I need copper, I can grab some. But I don't think I do. And it's also the wrong type of copper. So I don't know if I could or dictionary that either. So I think we're going to pass. We're going to keep moving on. It's just interesting to look through some of these dimensions. In reality. Like, I'm kind of not getting dimlets as much as I should. But the reason is because I'm just really interested in all of the just different world generations. That's why I loved Mistcraft back in the day. Hope I didn't dial it. Get me out of here. Beat me up, Scotty, quickly. Alright, yeah, see, my character is currently, like, shifted. So if I unshift, I'm higher now. I don't know what that is. So that's interesting. As I've said before, previously, several times. Alright. I've also been naming these another one. 12 and so on and so forth. Alf glass. See, it's like another Botania block here. Alf glass is actually more expensive, I believe. How do you get Alf glass? Isn't that mana glass in the Elven portal, I believe? So that's pretty cool. Looks like we're in an end dimension. Got some Endermen. That's just full of air. That's cool. All right, let's fly around this dimension real quick and get some dimlets because I need to be making up for some of those. I do like the look of Alf glass. It is pretty cool looking. It's got little circles, and it kind of allows for you to have like a connected, seamless type of texture, even if it's not seamless. All right, what is this? We got mana glass and an uncommon knowledge. Most of these dimlets in my bag are going to be converted sooner or later into the necessary lost knowledge, because there's no point in having quite a few of these dimlets. I think the ones that I like want to keep would be like Ancient Debris, not too bad. Osmium ore is not too bad. There's also, I believe, sulfur in here somewhere. Those aren't too bad. There's actual storage blocks. I have unlocked quite a bit of the storage blocks. So we also have access to mechanism fluids, which would allow us to get sulfuric acid just straight from the dimension. So if we got one that was like a biome, but that was an ocean, and it just was sulfuric acid, we could just start pumping that stuff, and it would be free sulfuric acid, which is interesting. Yes. But sadly, RF Tools Dimension was first. Actually, well, Mistcraft was first. RF Tools Dimension came later, and then the Infinity Snapshot. But yeah, I do like the Infinity Snapshot thing. I wish they would have made that like an end-game mechanic that you could toggle on and off instead of doing a snapshot, because that would have been more interesting in all honesty. But sadly, they did not. I know somebody was trying to make a mod that would allow you to do it in current versions, but I don't know if they ever got anywhere on that. So I'm not seeing too many islands here, or too many buildings. I might be also flying past some of them. Looks like I'm not. So let's hop, skip, and jump. Oh, I just saw one right as I teleported, but it's already too late. Extract. Let's actually take a second here. So we have 24 common lost knowledge, and we can just toss these guys in here. I did try to like automate this, but sadly RF Tools dimensions blocks do not seem to actually not even RF Tools dimensions, RF Tools base, this one will pull every item out of the thing no matter what. So if this item doesn't complete in time, it will pull both items. So can't really do too much about that, sadly. So but yeah, we have had quite a bit more than the last time I've done this, which is episode 38, I believe. But we have storage blocks, which is nice. We have whatever that one is. I really don't know what some of these are. Rare time, which I believe is like actually that one isn't that hard to find if you scroll through here. So if we click all, I believe, yeah, it'll fill in where the actual things are. So you can see that we don't have like desert hills, desert lakes, gravelly mountains, and tons of other things. So that's pretty cool, but it doesn't really tell you how to get them either, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Oh, I was hoping there would be a way to like make this automatable, but I don't think that's their primary thing. Oh, I also got sponges. I found a dimension with tons of sponges. So I grabbed like 40 of them. I don't really need too many. To get the sulfuric acid, by the way, I would need to do one of these things, which is this block will absorb fluids of any type. Up to 256, it can be used to create dimlets of that fluid. So I'd need 256 buckets, I think. I'm not 100% sure. There's no real specification of it actually being that exact amount. So, oh, we got another one. What is this? Rock wool? Oh, I haven't seen rock wool in a while. Rock wool. Which? Thermal series? I completely forgot that was a thing in thermal series. Basically, it's just wool, but harder. Then you could use it for more decorations and not have to worry about it getting blown up. Oh, we got common terrain, which I would assume is probably like desert and things like that, maybe? No? Doesn't look like desert actually got in there. Nice. So yeah, basically this is what I've been doing for the last few days, is kind of just getting lost knowledge, getting dimlets, getting these broken down over and over and over again. So it has been really repetitive, and I don't plan on doing this all episode. just so you're doing this all live stream. We're probably going to do some more exploring of dimensions, see what they can offer, and yeah. Because I will come back and do this off camera. We'll actually end this for right now. So I have tons and tons of demlets to break down as well. So, yeah, all right, let's get this guy going. Let's turn him to a 9, and let's go with, I think it's another one, 13? I don't even know how to spell 13 in all honesty. I don't think I've ever had to write 13 in a Word format. At least if I have, it was a while ago. So, alright, what is this? White Portuguese pavement. Oh, looks like we got something else here. Chiseled. Oh, okay. That's not too interesting. I mean, I haven't honestly looked at Botania's decorative blocks at all. So seeing these different types of blocks that are decorative really confuse me sometimes. Oh, it's just astral sorcery at the bottom of the world. What is this? Oh, there's extra caves, isn't that? Yeah, extra caves is overriding some of the world gen. As you can see down here as well, there is a mine shaft. Well, non-existent mine shaft, but mine shaft nevertheless. You got AE2 meteorites. Not too much fancy stuff. So we're going to pop out of here. And also, the reason I don't look at AE2 meteorites is because there's nothing really in them. It's not like dungeon chest. It's a specific loot table made for AE2, which has, you know, the inscriber presses and stuff like that you need. Another one. 14? Let's see. I think Dyer did a video of dimensions today. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think he tried to touch that today, and I didn't watch that video. You can also get demlets by killing vanilla creatures, which I just haven't done. Azuljo. Looks like we got some spirals in the air. Oh wait, we're going from N to Crimson. So this is like two different dimensions. So that's interesting. So the sky is just gonna panic. Looks like we got some chorus fruit here. What is this? This looks like Dreamwood. Yeah, glimmering Dreamwood right there. I got some Endermen spawning. You got some Nether creatures spawning. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna have to dip out of that dimension. I don't want to give anybody a seizure. Yes. Did Dyer? Are you talking about Dyer covering this one? I don't. Because I saw the title of it, but I didn't actually click on it. Basically, had to go to class right as I woke up. So, 15. We're just gonna say 15, because it doesn't matter. The word count's literally too small for that to actually be a word. All right, let's interrupt. 15. All right, what's this one? This looks interesting. Oh, here you go again. This is how to crash an entire world. This is what I was talking about earlier. You can find this kind of shenanigans here, and if you break them, it'll cause a block update. And if you break this block, it's going to cause a block update, and it might crash your game. I didn't actually know they could spawn in spirals, but I assumed that, I guess, because underneath is where I found it the last time. But it looks like this is just dirt and quartz. The video was about dimensions. Nice. Oh, there's a smooth stone down here. Pretty cool. But yeah, so you can definitely break the game by doing this. Actually, I don't have tomatoes, so let's grab some of these. Especially, I'm okay with breaking a small amount, not the entire thing like I accidentally did the other day off camera, because that was fantastic. 2 times in a row. But how you doing, Benjamin and Daniel? Sorry, I've kind of been enjoying looking through dimensions and stuff. trying to think. There is no real way to farm dimlets in this because you can't do. Oh, let me think. You can't do mob duplicators in this current version because that is broken. You can't. I don't know if player traps would work. Blaze Mesh from Botania. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, hey, here's a legendary one. So this guy has how much health? His hitbox is actually like right in the center, by the way. Like it's kind of broken. It's like a boss fight, but the thing is, the thing doesn't fight back. This is just so stupid. There's a rare next to me as well. Or uncommon. Uncommon? Yeah, uncommon. And this one's just legendary. I really should get my hammer out, but the problem with the hammer is you can't put looting on it. Come on, please die. Goodness gracious, this guy. There. Okay, now you. Which you have 125 health, so that's not too much. And both of these tiers actually regenerate. So that's a thing to be cautious about. If you don't kill them quick enough, they both will regen, so. Alright, let's quickly F3 and B. Let's go check this out. I saw a pillager fort over there as well. I think that's what they're called, pillagers. A brown petal block. We also have 8. It looks like, yeah, something broke some of the radishes, which didn't crash my game, luckily, so. Is there any pillagers up here? Don't look like it. Let's search this real quick here. I don't think there's too much in the pillager forts, right? Ah, didn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, let's keep looking around here. It's definitely interesting because you have some like vanilla generation, especially with the coral reef. It looks like here, you're in a lukewarm ocean. And then you just randomly have RF Tools Dimension buildings floating above water. Ruby ore, which isn't in the game, so that's a useless one. Or isn't in JEI, and it shouldn't be in RF Tools Dimensions, but it probably hasn't been blacklisted in any sense of that word. It looks like we got a village. It looks like that dude's house is gone. Meteorite just came through and did this like it was World War II. I hope there's a doggo outside my apartment here. Alright, let's hop, skip, and jump out of that dimension. Also, I figured out something else. I can just fall, and then I spawn right back at the top. Oh well. So yeah, that's interesting. Something just broke, didn't it? Oh, the, what do you call that? That's the charm. Yeah, the charm just broke. How expensive that thing was. It's kind of ridiculous that it broke so quickly. I just haven't been getting XP either, so. Alright, let's clean up our inventory here. Just toss some of this stuff in here. But now I will die from fall damage. Yikes. Actually, I can't die from fall damage. I can just die from the void, right? Yeah. What am I saying? I don't know if I have fire protection anymore. That's probably the better thing to say. So this one, we'll throw in a 3. We'll throw in this. Another one. 16. All right. I'm pretty sure there's a comma somewhere in between some of these, but I think that's higher numbers. I'm not sure. I don't ever look at the letter format of numbers. All right. This looks like a basic normal dimension. Actually, it looks pretty cool. Except for I'm curious what's underneath. Oh goodness. Okay. I don't need any of these. I mean, these blocks do look pretty cool, though. They look pretty snazzy. But I don't really need them. See, the dimension looks normal until you mine into the ground. Let's see if we can find any Demlet stuff. And then we'll probably switch over to another mod or something. Since I have an hour or two to kill, you know? We're going to be doing this for an hour or two. I don't know if anybody in the chat was here in the beginning, but I did say we're going to be going for an hour or two. So it's going to be kind of a longer episode. I'm not seeing any dimension buildings. What's this over here? Oh, here's one. So we got a little bit of time. Yellow petal block. All right. Yeah, let's hop, skip, and jump out of this dimension here. Let's interrupt this. And let's figure out something better to do here. So off camera as well, I have been organizing the system just a little bit more. And what I've been doing is actually getting stuff into storage drawers, and putting upgrades and all of that stuff on them. So that's pretty cool. So like, whenever I had the Blaze Farm running, we had stuff going in the system, and it was just going into the system directly. I've also don't think I've ever mentioned, but I have like these 4 million drives and storage disks. I don't think I ever mentioned them, but I auto-crafted both of them, and it took quite a minute. But yeah. Also, we're kind of close to being full on fluid, so that's another thing. I kind of let the lava go a little crazy, but that's fine. All right, so if we look at fluid discs, I believe, is that what they're called? Yeah. I put an auto crafting request for this thing. Here we go. I'll see what happens. This is going to take quite a bit of resources. 13,000 iron. Hold up. Iron? How much iron do I have? 46,000? All right, we should be good. This system is not made to handle this probably, but it'll be fine. I hope. Some things might break. Okay. Yeah, and I added a few more spawners in here. You hear the spiders above me here. Yeah, new filter, this. I actually need to put that on fuzzy real quick. Alright. And so those should start being pulled out. We can look over to one of these areas probably. Now it looks like everything's actually keeping up. Oh, besides you. Okay. Then we'll pull out the chain mill. Sorry, sadly this is not on a server. This is just by myself. Monkey. Alright, and we want that to go blue because chainmail does smelt into iron ingots. And I think we should be good. Howdy there, Floyd. How you doing? Alright, let's eat up real quick here. Alright, let me throw the void miner and the flux point and the chest away. Well, that is good. Also, the void miner thing that's below here, which its laser should actually be pointing... which way should that be pointing? Actually, yeah, it's supposed to be pointing that way. I put it upside down. I never realized that. So it's just going through the base, which is kind of ironic. I don't think it loaded on the earlier versions for some reason, so that's okay though. Play Minecraft. It's always a fun thing. I think I have it. I bought it back whenever it was called Pocket Edition, but now it's just called the Bedrock Edition. I bought it so long ago that honestly sometimes I forget I have it. So, alright, yeah, let's go back up to the RF tools section here. Let's quickly throw the backpack in here because we just have dimlets and stuff in that, and there's no point in keeping it on my inventory. Let's not fall into the void because I will die. There's a plague doctor. Yeah. Sadly, Minecraft is one of those games, especially this 1.17 update that's coming out. I don't know if you've seen any of those the YouTube videos where people are talking about that. It's going to get a lot heavier to run, so your laptop is probably just going to die if you try to run it. So, yeah, Minecraft has definitely gotten a lot heavier on what you can run it with. All right. Sulfuric acid. That's my problem, is I need sulfuric acid. And I don't know how I want to do sulfuric acid. Because at the end of the day, we're out. We have nothing. So let's hop, skip, and jump over, not that dimension, or not that one. Let's hop, skip, and jump over here. To the old base. I believe, yeah, let's hop outside. So, yeah, this is back up and running. I did put the upgrade that I built in one of the episodes back in here, so everything's going again. But I came down here to look at this. It looks like we're doing good voiding everything. Let's see here. So let's grab at storage drawers. Let's grab this, and let's grab this, and let's just pop back to that. I really need to put a matter receiver over here sometime. And the crouch glitch is happening again. Also the bees. The bees are everywhere, apparently. There's a bee stuck over here. Alright, and then we'll just throw a... Actually, yeah, we'll throw a void in there. So after that point, we'll throw a void. Alright, let's hop, skip, jump back over here. I'm not sure what to do. Because at the end of the day, I really have no idea how to mess with some of these mods. And I'm also still trying to figure out my issue with mechanism and sulfuric acid. So that's a thing. You got 15-second farmland, infused grass, vivid grass, mutated grass, deep soil, podzol, enchanted soils 25. Don't even know how to get enchanted soil. Let's actually go to the reactor real quick. This hasn't been running in a bit, but... Are you backstuffed on reactor shenanigans? No, you're not. Let's see here. Mechanism room. Alright, so if I just toss in 16, 16, 16, and 15, and go upstairs again here. Will that get anything going? Debatable. I really need to figure out sulfuric acid. And this one doesn't produce for some reason. Oh, did these... Oh, no, these didn't break. Why aren't you accepting, then? Do these need power or something now? There's hydrogen chloride. There's sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide. And this is an input in sulfur trioxide, right? Gases. This should be output. No, that should be input. Hold on. Okay. And sulfur trioxide. Let me grab another quant. Hold on. Let me go check the system up here real quick. Let's see. So this is still cruising. Still just going to town over here. And if I wanted to make a quantum interloper, could I? Probably. Yeah, it looks like it's going. Quantum. Okay, what's the hang up on the quantum thingy-mabobber here? So it needs diamond dust and it's using the crusher as of current, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. I could actually improve this as well. Really, I could improve all of these systems. Because right now, we are getting so much ore that it's absolutely ridiculous. So that's an issue. Do not know what to do. Guess we will wait on this for right now. Alrighty. How's this going? It's still going. I really no, we might not even need another one of these. Let's grab a tank. I think I know what happened to this one. So if we put a tank there and do an output and then do eject on. No? Sulfur trioxide set. No, sulfur. Yeah, there's sulfuric acid in here, alright. So why is the sulfuric acid not actually being transported properly? That's the better question. I'm guessing at this point. So input there. And I don't want to lose that just yet. So let's go downstairs here. So downstairs we look at sulf. It should be exporting on the bottom. It's not. I don't know when I did this, but I guess I did do this wrong. So let's do configurator, wherever that is, and here. So this should actually be this. Same here. Same here. Same. Same. And that one should be different. There we go. That just pretty much is my bad at that point. What we could actually do is to the right output. Which cables? It's the ultimate pressurized tubes from Mechanism. Let's see here. I do input. Now, which way is that actually? There's no indication. Input on all sides. Okay, there we go. That's sucking up the sulfuric acid out of that tank. And then we'll just get rid of all of those and leave that be. So that, yeah, that was an issue. I guess I didn't realize that I did that. So now everything should be running. Haha, overkill. I love overkill so much. This is so overkill, but I'm so proud. It's completely wireless. And I love it. It's also just an absolute unit. Alright. So real quick, before we actually start running out of this stuff, let's fix this. Where is it? Break it, place it? Sulf set. Okay. And then we'll do this. There we go. And that should be sulfur transferring. But for some reason, this one is not producing. Why are you not producing anything? I've noticed this earlier. It just doesn't produce anything. Water vapor, sulfuric trioxide, sulfur trioxide. Like, unless it just is producing and then it's immediately going in the pipe, but I can't confirm that. So it's fine. Also, off camera, I did add this, which is just basic power for some stoneworks down here, just because there was a room. Because I needed more glass. But yeah, so we should have ore production running now. It seems to be decent. But the problem is we also now have over 16,000 iron ore that needs to be produced. 16,000. That is quite a number. Like, I might need to be storing this ore in a different area because that is just a lot of ore. I've got 6.6, 4.4, 4.5, 4, 3, and 7. Or 3. Why did I say 7? It's because I was saying 3.7 and decided to not say 3.7, I guess. So yeah, it looks like we're not going to run out of iron anytime soon. This is also still crafting. So I think the next order of business is to cancel this. And the reason I'm going to cancel this is because I want to upgrade my crafting system. So this is basic crafting. So if I just take all of these out here. Okay. Let's just drop that in there. Okay. So what I'm seeing an issue with is there's, one machine gets full. I can't craft anything else. So what I'm thinking is if I do either an entangled setup, which isn't too complicated, build a new room, add some entangled stuff, or I could do a crafter into a chest that is named the specific machine, and then that chest will hold all of the items that are needed to be pushed out into different smelters. That would probably be the solution that I want to go with. Because then I could have 3 or 4 of these that are continuously running without really a lot of backup, unless I'm trying to make something extremely resource intensive. So let's try that. I have no idea where I want to put it. That's my issue. I guess on the other side of this wall, like the other right here, we could do. Yeah, there's the cable. Right, I could just run a cable here. Cable. Let's get some refined storage cable here. Oh, there's actually. We want it higher though, so we probably run it here, here, and then up more. I wish there was facades or something like this back like there used to be, and maybe there are, but I don't know. At refined knife, there was something back in the day for this, but I don't think it's in the game anymore. I don't think it's in the mod. So, sadness. I wish there was, because then I could actually make these walls solid again. But let's grab a crafter. And what we can do is, I think I'm just using iron crafters, right? Yeah, so let's grab a crafter. Let's just go with diamond for now. And then we'll also grab a diamond chest. That should hold enough stuff. Let's go down to an anvil, which is below. And we'll name this smelt. Smelt sounds good. So if you do not know, you can actually name any block, and it'll be up here in this top corner. And crafters actually read that information to actually allow for you to have more of an organized system. So if I go here and I look into the crafting manager and look up, not craft, I don't want to look it up. You can see smelt, then it's just called smelt. So I can put every recipe in here that I need to actually put, and this will actually run smoothly. So for example, if I go over here, I have, cobblestone to, no, that's crushing. Smelting, which is, I believe, this back one. So I've got basic processors and all of this just different jazz. We can actually go over here and throw these back in here. Okay. And they will all go into this chest, all the items, and they'll be then sorted into 4 machines. I kind of put this on a weird center, but there is no center to 4. So actually what I could do real quick is probably push this over. Let's just put it here. No, not there. Oh, what in the world? Can I not put a crafter that direction? Or do I need to face it this way? No, I need to face it this way. There we go. I don't need to make it that tall, I guess, since it's not going to be center anyway. And then we'll do this, 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 and we'll check the system for any lost patterns. Because, actually, I hope that that hopper... Oh, there are no hoppers. Okay. I was making sure that I didn't lose any of them. Alright. So, then we can grab some cables. I don't know what kind of cables I want. Let's go with item cables for now. Oh wait, item cables don't work with mechanism. What am I gonna do then? I'm gonna do... pretty pipes at pretty pipes. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, pretty pipes here. Do I have a pretty pipes wrench? I don't remember if I could actually knock that to disconnect. Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. And then we get a pretty pipes extraction thing here. Throw it in here. And we'll just say disallowed. So that should allow everything to just be thrown in here willy-nilly. So let's see. So if we get some smelters, smelteries, or smelting factories is what they're called, right? We'll just grab 3 since we have a 4th over there. But we can't break it until we're done crafting this. So yeah, this is basically what I do, is I legitimately just guess until I'm right. So that's a thing. Alright, we'll just go through the steel grid over here. Boop, boop. And that should still count, I hope. Yeah, okay. So steel, there we go. So let's see, smelting. So we got 3 advanced ones. I wish there used to be a way to like put stuff into a crafting table and just void all of the data with it, which is not a thing anymore, and I really miss it because I want that back. Like, I want to be able to use these advanced crafters, but I can't because I need to do it automatic or use it manually to actually craft that. So, all right, so we'll put that on the back. We'll put this on the back and this on the back. Actually, we can grab a configuration card real quick, and then we'll do energy on the bottom. Might as well. And then output on the top. Right? And then we'll grab some... I'm pretty sure item cables will work. But I'm not 100% sure. So we'll just use those. Oh, no, they won't. Not here. I can't use them there. Dang. Because Cyclic's disable doesn't actually work. And I don't know if it's been updated. And I'm not going to try it because I'm impatient. Alright. So at the end of the day, we could actually just use mechanism since we're going to be auto outputting. What am I thinking? Logistical pipes. Let's craft up some more logistical pipes. We might need to move the steel grit when it comes over here. Actually, no, we should. We should actually need to be able to do that. So let's see. So items, that. Now you can see we're running out of power. So let's just quickly hook up some power cables. So cable, not Campbell, cable. I can't type. We got 2 of them. That should be fine for a second here. Okay, and we'll take it out and we will throw it into the system just for right now. Yeah. And that was logistical transporters or logistical pipes, right? Alright, so let's cancel this. Let's do logistical. Do it one more time and this should just quickly craft. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and that's the right one. Have to make sure, because I've done that in a previous episode where I completely ignored the fact that I was using the wrong cable. So we'll just do pull, 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 and then we'll do auto eject on, shift, right click, and right click, and that should be golden. We also need speed upgrades, speed, actually, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then at mech upgrade, we need 1, 2, 3 of these, which we don't have enough, so it was energy. Let's just do 8. Alright. And we'll just throw in our speed upgrades in here. And the other machine already has upgrades in it, so we don't really need to worry about that. That's an oops. What we can do is we can just like smack it with that, and there we go. And then energy, and energy, cool. And then at mech upgrades, there we go. There's our next set of energy upgrades, cool. So let's see, so if we grab a cable, let's grab about 30 of it, might as well. That should start crafting, hopefully. We should also be able to... Actually, we don't want it there. I don't think it'll actually allow for that. So, interface. Interfaces actually allow for you to just input by default. So let's just throw that there, and let's just throw that there. And that should actually work. We don't need an exporter or anything fancy there. So, alright, we got cables. Yes, we have 32 cables in the system. Nice. Alright. Let's run one more cable here. Alright, let's go steal this smelting factory. And we'll have to reconfigure it, so let's grab the card, smack it, do this. And I think we're good. Alright, so that is smelting done. I honestly probably should do this somewhere else, because I don't have any room for anything else, in all honesty. So, I'm not sure. But this is kind of just a test concept here anyway, so let's grab a cable so we can connect the other ones. We have cable on us, right? Alright. And we can actually remove that. And what we can do is we can also then add speed upgrades and a stack upgrade inside of this. Oh no, just speed, okay. Stack upgrade came out of that exporter. Alright, so let's go with a disk. We are trying to currently craft this disk, so we'll see. Look at all that. Oh golly. I didn't even turn on smart sorting and all that jazz. I think it, yeah. So basically what's going to happen here is once one of these machines is completely and utterly full, it will start pushing to each and every single one of these, or it should, at the end of the day. It might not do that one for some reason. Why are you not doing that one? Is it because, yes. Ooh, that's not a good thing. Okay, well, we'll just let this run until it's finished. Yeah, as you can see, if we actually grab the config off of that, we'll throw it on the rest of them. That'll just turn on smart or auto sort thing here, the smart sorting stuff. So, but yeah, the issue is since it's connected to that one pipe extracting out of the diamond chest, it's not going to actually input into the diamond chest. So that's a thing. Sadly, I don't know how to fix that, so we might have to switch from a different pipe system. Which we'll probably just do item cables. Let's quickly actually do item cables. That shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, here, 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 and here. And then we'll do... Hopefully this will work. We'll grab the configurator, cable wrench thingy, mabobber, make sure it's an extract, and then we're just going to disable that side. Alright, did that work? Yes, but it does not look like it's actually ejecting. Why are you not ejecting? Oh, shucks. Shucks, shucks, shucks. Alright, let's grab the wrench here. There we go. And then we'll just do... Well, we could try pretty pipes on the top, maybe. Maybe that'll work. Not 100% sure. Where did the wrench go? For pretty pipes. At pretty pipes. Okay, I threw it in the system by accident, I guess. So let's grab 3 of these. And those are logistical things, so. Alright, let's go with pretty pipe, pretty pipe, pretty pipe. Remove that connection. Do that. Do that. And we'll just add no, that's not going to work either. Okay. Well, we might go with the default option, which is something. Let's go with exporters, I believe. No, they're importers. Import. And we'll just grab 3 of them. I was hoping to avoid this because I wanted it to be a little cleaner. We could make this cleaner with entangled blocks and all that shenanigans as well, which we probably will do in a bit. But I kind of want to get the basic concept so I can then move it. That's not going to work either, is it? We can just throw that there. Alright, let's cancel all. And let's just do an exporter. No, importer. Keep forgetting. Let's grab 3 of them. Actually, we only need 2 of them, but oh well. What am I doing? Grabbing the rest of these. Alright, let's get some speed upgrades. So speed. Why did I only grab that many? Just grab a few more. Well, I could probably actually grab stack upgrades in a second here. So the ones that I have left over can be used for stack upgrades, and we'll need 4 of them. Good thing, we already have 5 for some reason. Didn't even have to make them. I like when that happens. Alright, let's put that. Let's put this away, this away, this away. This, and this, and this. There we go. Cleaner inventories always make me happy. Alright. Okay, so this is the basic concept, pretty much. Which is, you know, it's cruising. It's gonna be using a lot of materials. We're gonna let this finish, because this is basically a lot of the discs anyway. The disc is... so let's see. Let's try to autocraft the disc one more time. And let's see what happens. Because I just need to see what, like, actually monitor what's happening. Okay, so yeah, this gets filled up quite quickly. The smeltery is almost done with everything it needs. Where did these come from? But I'm not smelting any iron. Maybe I already smelted all the iron. Basic. Let's just look up processor. No, I don't have any. I don't know where that is coming from. I guess it's coming from somewhere, but I'm not sure. I don't actually know where that is coming from. That is odd. Because I don't have a recipe for it. So that's interesting. Let's go check. Actually, real quick here. Pros. Use? No, recipe. So raw basic processor, raw basic recipe. Oh, I can craft them. Okay, I forget. That's where they're coming from. Okay, I was just thinking. I completely spaced on that for a second, but that's fine. So yeah, we're using quite a lot of stuff like slime balls and stuff. So. All right. So I think we could entanglify this, but I don't know if we have a room for it. But we can make one right under here, under the mechanism one. Might as well. Sooner or later, we're going to have to remove this reactor. I mean, we aren't even using that reactor because it's not that great. Mechanisms is far superior. And I don't fully know why, because I thought they used to be better. Alright, so how far are we from the edge? Why am I looking there? I should just look up. Let's grab the pocket storage thing, grab out a stack. How big is this room? Because I didn't even look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll put a floor under it, so it'll be a little bit bigger, but not too much bigger. See, I just love this. The fact that this building gadget works with the pocket storage shenanigans stuff, because that just makes this so much nicer. Sometimes. It makes it difficult sometimes, but, you know, I'm okay with difficult. Alright, let's go with this, this, this. And let's just go across. And then realize we completely missed a section, but that's fine. And then we'll go this direction. Okay. And we'll add a floor under. There we go. And then we'll need to add our signature elevator here. So elevator, I'll see you later. You know, the best thing about elevators is they really bring me up, but they also really can bring me down. I'm sorry, that was a terrible pun. Oh, by golly, that was a terrible pun. Why did I say that? That was a terrible joke. By golly. That hurt me to say, even. That's terrible. Alright, so now we could actually probably move this stuff. How do we want to do this? I need a network over here then. Network. Oh, looks like I just have one set up already for some reason. Alright, so let's go back over to the house, or the home location. Network transmitter here. And then we'll hop skip over to mechanism rooms. We'll go down. Let's place this right about here. Right? Shift right click. Right click. I don't even know. We need to go back to the home. Place this inside. Mechanism room. And then go downstairs. Okay. So what we can do is start to think of the idea that we need to do. And we'll probably work this backwards since I have this here. So we probably want a chest. Actually, I don't even want to use entanglers. I think this would actually be pretty decent by itself, maybe? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's going to be the end. Okay, so this block is the end of where we need to stop. So we're only going to do 4. And we probably want to do 4 of every machine. So that is how many machines exactly? I think 4 and 4, so 16 machines. I'm not too worried about these just yet. So yeah, it's actually it's just 12. So we need 12. So at Entangler, we're gonna use these, but not for like fully automating this thing. We're gonna use this for power more than anything, because that will be, you know, so much easier. So flux. Let's go with just one of these. I only need one. Eye of Ender. Alright. And we'll go with flux point. Actually, I should have a flux point in here. Yeah. Let's see here. So let's hop, skip, and jump down. Reactor room. Alright. And then we'll go entangled at entangled. Okay. So we want power to be ran to these things. So we'll just run the flux point here. Okay. And that will be cables underneath. Okay. And then, so we'll need cables. All right. Well, that's too close. Okay, hold on. I have another idea then. I'm trying to think. And this is the problem, is doing this live, you guys see what see my process of trying to figure out things. Sometimes I know what I'm doing, sometimes I don't. And this is one of the times that I fully don't know, because I could do this a certain way, right? You know, I could say, hey, let me... Oh, these just use pickaxe, okay. So if I break these first ones, we could actually place these here, leave this one here. Let's grab our configurator. So we can just wrench these up real quick. It takes me longer to actually find the wrench than it should usually, or the configurator. Okay, and then just wrench this. So what we can actually do, we can leave that flux point where it is. Doesn't really matter. Right? So let's just get these wired up. Let me be OCD and actually move it, even though I said I was not going to. All right. So what we're going to do is something a little simpler then. We're just going to grab an exporter, importer. The importer here, which will be 11, right? So we need 11 importers. I mean, we could grab the ones from upstairs, but it's too late now, because I want to solidify the idea before we start doing too much. Okay, so we're going to say on the back side of these, we're going to do... All right, get out of here, configurator. We're going to do an importer. So this will be importing after the craft, right? And then let's just grab our building gadget here. And we'll just quickly fill this back in. All right. Throw these both away. Let's see. So then we only need to do a cable right there. All right. So the cable goes right there. That connects that. And then we also need a crafter and a chest. So the crafter, we need a diamond one, of course, because we fancy like that. How do I want to do this? Let's see. I actually want to do this like this. And this looks really stupid, but I'm going to explain why in a second here. Okay. So let's get a chest. We actually do need to name this chest because I don't want to pick it back up. So the chest, this one will be called the Crush. Just called the Crush. We'll do the first set as Crushers. Alright. So the reason we're going to do this is because I want to use a logistical transporter. And then the logistical pipes. These logistical pipes can actually be configured pretty well. I don't want to change the color. Okay. Let's go with items. Oop, I changed the color again. I just said I didn't want to, and I accidentally did it again. Nope. Okay. We can turn this to this connection point to none. Right? So that way I can actually use this more consecutively within the area. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then none. Okay. And then we can, of course, do 1, 2, 3, 4 after we get the rest. And this will be just kind of a nicer system, importing the items and exporting them, just because that way we don't have to worry about any other cables that we're unfamiliar with, and they might, overflow and things like that. This is a little bit smarter than that, so. Okay, so then we can grab another crafter. This will use more cables, and it will use more of this, and it'll use more of that, and I understand that. So alright, so if we place a crafter here, and then another crafter here, we actually didn't need 4, we only needed 3. We'll need more cable. Of course. And then we'll just do this. Okay. And we'll just go grab a chest, which we'll grab the one from the main setup as of current. This setup. Just because that's a little easier. Okay. And we're going to name this one Smelt. Oh, it actually kept its name. That's nice. Usually whenever you break these blocks, they don't actually keep their name. So I'm actually kind of surprised to see that. Nope, I just teleported to a different dimension. Whoops. Hi, Smelter. Bye, Smelter. Or reactor. I just said Smelter. Alright. And then we'll just need another logistical. I want to use the ones that are there because the other ones are configured probably. So. I will turn the eject on. There we go. Perfect. Grab this one. We can actually just place a block there, by the way, and then place that there. So we need another diamond chest. Which I think I used to have these on auto crafting, but not anymore. Alright, so let's grab a chest. Let's grab not that many chests. Let's grab just 10 chests, because I do use chests quite a lot for crafting stuff anyway. So let's go iron, and then we'll go gold, and then we'll go diamond. I keep clicking the wrong recipe, and we'll go back home. This one is called the enriching, I believe, enrichment. So we'll just do enrich. Set. Okay, let's do enrich. And then we'll do reactor, not reactor. Mechanism room. And we'll throw this here. Okay, so this is basically set up correctly. We just need to move all of the recipes and all of that stuff all over and down here. I will have to grab the machines probably and put them down here as well or something. I think we'll just grab them. So let's go enrich. So let's grab 3 enrichment chambers, or enriching factories, excuse me. Pardon me, good sir. And we'll throw them down here. I don't really think I use the enrichment factories that much, but, you know, might as well, since we're here. I don't use the saw that much. It's not like I need to produce, you know, 100,000 wood or whatever, so. Alright. We also need to eat food real quick here. Perfect. Alright. And we'll clean up our inventory. Okay. So let's see. So if we go back down here to this, we have like, yeah, we have 2 patterns. So this isn't that much. But we do need the obsidian dust sooner or later probably, so. Okay. We'll grab this, grab this. So these 2 are enriching, and then these are... What were these ones? Crushing? Okay. So let's hop, skip, jump down to mechanism rooms. And then we'll do... This one is crush. So this one goes here. This one is smelt, and this one is enrich. Okay. And then we'll grab the last set of recipes we need from this room, which is this one. We'll need the rest of those. Actually, I can grab the machines while we're here as well. Might as well. And at the end of the day, this should run smoother and all of that. But it was a good first final. It was like a good concept at the end of the day. So I'm glad kind of messed around with that before we just dove into all of this jazz. Alright, so this is smelt, correct? So smelt needs to be the smelting factories. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Let me think. How do I do... Why are you not auto-ejecting? Let's grab the configurator again. Oh, I probably need to set these up correctly. That's probably why. Okay, and then we'll do auto sort on. We'll grab the configuration card and then smack it to each one of these other machines. Perfect. Okay, so now we look, we got input, output, and that worked. So that's nice. Everything seems to be working. I also just realized what I did. I took out the entangled blocks. Yes, I did. Rip. So let me do this again. So what I want to do is probably place them against this wall. Maybe, but we'll have to reverse it. I don't know. Let's just do it this way. There's no point in doing the entangled. Because I can't really hide these that well, so it's a good placeholder block because it stands out a little bit more. Anyway. Alright, so shift right click again and make sure these are all configured correctly. And this configuration card will actually be useful for all of the other blocks as well because it's the exact same. I'm pretty sure you can actually do a configure card on these, right? Yeah, you can configure everything. which is nice. Nice to know. And also, let's hop, skip, and jump back here. Every one of these is going to need 4 or a stack upgrade and a set of these. So that's a thing as well. Just so it goes a little bit quicker on extracting. And then the crafter itself is going to need some. So let's get inside here again. Just putting holes everywhere in the walls. Might as well. Let's go with speed upgrades. And then speed upgrades. That'll just allow it to push items quicker into the chest. So, alright. I think we are good on the smelting. We got done with the enriching, which is the end cap here. Right? Enrich. So the enrichment is going to be just this, and then we'll do configure items. We'll do pull, push, push, push. And then we'll do this, and then see if this works. Okay. So it does. You have to do the specific machines, so that's fine. I was just curious if that would work. So this is going to be output. This is going to be input. Auto eject on, and then energy coming out of the bottom. Okay. Yes, cow. Yes. I'm saying yes because cow sound like you said no. By the way, I'm crazy. That's basically what it's coming down to. I think sooner or later, I want to actually get this to be able to do more ore per time. Because right now, the way it is yeah, we're getting tons and tons of uranium slurry, but it's not being able to produce or to like break it down quickly. You can see here the smelting factory is only doing like 1 ore every second almost, so it's an interesting thing. All right, let's grab the enriching factory from down here. Grab that. Let's grab some cable. Actually, we don't even need cable. There's nothing going off this, right? Yeah. All right, we'll grab. The only thing staying here is the sawing factory, so we'll just push it back. We can probably just push it here. So we'll do this. Importer. And then a crafter. Actually, we have an extra diamond crafter. Nah, let's just go iron. Iron's fine. Now we'll throw in the pattern. We'll throw in the speed upgrades. We'll throw in the stack upgrade. We'll grab some normal speed upgrades. And then we'll call that one good. And we'll also quickly fix this up, which I do believe goes to the power setup, so I think, right? Yeah, it goes to the power setup at the end of that, so all right. And we can place a block there, and then accidentally place the cable exact same spot that I put it earlier, even though I didn't mean to. And we'll cover that up. All right. That looks a little bit nicer in here. Just a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. All right. And we can also patch up this. and get rid of this cable. Then we can actually get rid of these cables. Grab some more marble. Clean up the floor a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. What am I doing? Oh yeah, going down to the other, to the room down here. I actually put the wrong block, didn't I? I put the enrichment factory up there, by the way. I don't know if you guys caught that, but I just did. I'm good at this sometimes, you know? Oh, I just destroyed the crafter as well. Dang it. Alright, and then we'll throw the correct machine here, which is the sawing factory. Now grab the marble from up here. Do that. Auto eject. There we go. Alright, now we can walk away from this and it should be fine. Alright, sorry I had to take a drink of water there. Alright, so now we should be able to place this machine. We should be able to pull the information off of that into this. Looks like... There we go. Auto sorting's all on, and that is the enrichment stuff done. So we need a crushing factories, which is 3 of these. And that should get going. We probably need the enrichment chamber, probably, right? Yeah, perfect. I have the crushing factory. So let's place this down. Auto sort. The back is the output. The top is the input. A auto eject is on. Energy only coming from the bottom. That looks good. Okay. We also probably need speed upgrades. Speed, stack, and then we'll go energy, in, upgrade. There we go. Stack of those, might as well. Yeah, and the importers and all this need speed upgrades and stuff as well. So that's nice. So that is 12 times... so that's just 12 times 3. And then 12 times 1. So just 12 stack upgrades. And... Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I got this right. 12... 36 and... So I need 36 stack... Or 36 speed upgrades. Speed... Oh, so why do I keep doing that? Speed upgrades. 36 of them. And actually, let's see. So 36, 12 times 4, and then so I need 48. So I need 84, right? 84. Yeah, 84. Just had to type that in real quick to make sure I'm not delusional. 84 of these to be able to actually make that many stack upgrades and speed upgrades, because every stack upgrade is 4 per, by the way. So that's where I'm getting these numbers. Okay. So let's quickly grab 12 stack upgrades. Let's just go 10 stack upgrades, and that should quickly craft. It looks like we are stuck on something because the speed upgrades aren't getting done. At mech upgrade. Yeah, the upgrades are on a halt for some reason. We'll figure it out in a second here anyway. Alright, so let's go this. This. Alright, and those are all good. This. And you could put multiple speed or stack upgrades, which is kind of fast, but speed upgrades are where it's at sometimes, so. Oh, I didn't even need to craft all of these. Rip. That's okay. Speed. And I probably didn't need to craft all these either, but it's fine to have extras of these. Because the next set has stuff already in them. And then these don't yet. Till now. Muhaha. I don't even know. Alright, and there we go. That is all of those. Speed upgrades and stack upgrades. That's all we need. Okay. Let's go check on the cables. Or on that one thing that we requested. Speed upgrades, stack upgrades. Cancel. That might be an issue. So I think what happens is if you don't use the crafter, if you don't import through the crafter, this isn't going to work. Let's grab a @refined wrench. What can I do with the wrench here? Can I disconnect stuff? No, doesn't seem like I can. Let me try something else then. Let's try this. So what we'll do is we'll grab some logistical cables again. So logistical shenanigans. Okay. And then behind the crafter, we're going to grab another chest, preferably a diamond one. So we need 3 iron, right? 3 iron ones, 3 gold ones, and then 3 more diamond. Okay. And we'll just place these behind that, which is right next to the crafter. And we will just do an importer here with stack upgrades, right? Speed and stack, why not? Let's just do 2 and 2. Okay. And then here, we can do that. Change this to items. Okay. And then that. So we should be able to change this to push, this to pull. Okay. And then that should work. Okay. So let's grab something like diamond dust. Okay. It's going in the chest. It's immediately being pulled out. Right? So if we hop back down to the home, teleport, we can see that all 64 of that's in there, and that should have ended that. Okay. So that's what we need to do. To get this to work properly, we need to make it convoluted, but a little bit simpler, in all honesty. So we don't need as many of these things as we thought. We just need to keep in mind where the crafter is. Grab a diamond chest, importer. We'll do 2, and we'll do 2. Doesn't matter the order. And then we need more logistical pipe at logistical. And what we could do is we could actually just throw the steel in there. And that hopefully will complete that. Hopefully. Really need to set up a teleport next to this thing. Oh, it's running into that issue where it's doing that again. That's fine. So basically what happens here is it's being overran pretty much. So... That's why I shouldn't keep that on all the time. But I need to make this system where it's like diamonds go here, redstone goes here, and then coal goes here, like I do for the steel. I need to do that, but I just haven't. Because in all honesty, that'd be so much quicker. See, like right now, this is perfect. This is a perfect time to activate this. But if there's too much, it won't work. So, that's a thing. Alright, so that should be cables. Let's go back to the mechanism rooms here. And then go downstairs. Alright. So what we need to do again, this time is actually different because we need to turn off this connection point and this connection point. Okay. And we also need to change this connection point, which is wrong. There we go. And then this is pull. Okay, cool. Same thing here, here, and here. No, I don't need to color it. Dang it. That's going to be a little difficult because it does narrow that nozzle every time. Okay, that should be that. And then, of course, we're going to need to do this again, where we disconnect that, go up to the diamond chest with an exporter on it, with 2 speed upgrades and 2 stack upgrades. Perfect. Okay. And then push, and then pull. Turn that back to items because I accidentally scrolled on the wrench again. All right, take these 2 things off. All right. And then quickly we'll make sure that eject is on these guys. Okay, so what that means is now we should be able to get crushers, crushing factories. So 3 advanced crushing factories. And all this stuff should work. And it does still need speed upgrades, so we'll get those in a second. But it is working. I'm definitely gonna quickly finish this up on this live stream here, so don't worry about that. We're gonna get there. All right, so we also need okay, and then let's teleport back home real quick and see where we're at. Looks like we're just crafting up some atomic stuff. My guess is it's probably stuck again. Yeah. So this is probably the next project. We'll probably do that in the next episode, like in the legit next episode where we're going to have cuts and all that jazz. Because this is not going to be an all-the-time thing, sadly. Just because I don't ever have enough time to do something like this. So, like all the time, like I would love to do this every once in a while. Because, it's kind of like more of a personalized experience type of situation where I can connect with you guys and talk to you and get feedback and things live, rather than waiting, a week or 2 to actually get feedback and then tell the commenter, oh yeah, I've already done that. This video was recorded 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, I don't like doing that all the time, recording in bulk, but sometimes I need to. So... yeah. Alright, so crushing factories, we got 3 of them. Perfect. And we'll just knock out these bad boys. Let's quickly... oh, I can't do it, can I? So we'll have to go back behind again. So we'll need to knock out the wall I just replaced. Oh well. And then make sure we put this. Alright, and while we're doing this, let's get some speed upgrades going. And then some stack upgrades, or some energy. All right. So we got our energy. All right, so the first one should be already configured with all that jazz. So we're just gonna keep her going. All of those are configured already. All right. And then speed. And this will allow us to craft heavier items, like much heavier items now. So that's going to be definitely a bonus. We should be able to craft up that disc finally, if it hasn't finished crafting already. So that's a pretty nifty thing. So let's see. Let's toss some of this stuff back in the system, in the machine, in the system. All right, and then let's look at disk. We actually did craft it actually already, so that's nice. We don't have to worry about that now. So let's go back home. Fly outside here. Throw this in here. And we should not have a problem with fluids. I'm pretty sure we could also do this. No? Okay. Oh, we can do it that way. That's cool. Okay. And you can see the fluids are being transferred. This way we actually have a bigger storage, and then like 16K... 16... Yeah, what is this? This is like 160 something buckets, I believe, or something. 1,600 buckets? I'm not even sure anymore. Yeah, it's like... It's 16 buckets. No. 16,000 buckets. No. I don't even know. How many buckets is that? Calculator. Let's see. So 16,384. 16,384,000 divided by 1,000. That is, yeah, so 16,384 buckets. Okay. Yeah. I just couldn't math for a second there. So that's pretty nice. And then we'll have all of that storage available. So, yeah. The reason I did that is because the lava actually filled up too much of my stuff, and I wasn't actually able to store any milk or anything like that, so cakes and stuff were not being made, which is something I need to keep mana and all of that in my ring of mana. Alright, so let's look at something here. So, if I craft... I don't even know what to craft. If I wanted another one of these things, right? We're going to do this for science. Okay. You can see we're starting to get going. We're starting to fill up. Right? Let's grab our configurator here. Where's my configurator? It should be in like the C spot, but it's not. I don't like my configurator that much. There it is. Okay. It's in such a weird spot almost every time. There we go. Just make it, you know, fluid, like all of it in one spot and all that jazz. All right, so it looks like everything, you know, is pretty pretty good. Let's actually do that, where it cycles between all inventories. That'll probably make it run just a little bit nicer. So for example, if I pull these out, throw these in, is it not detecting these inventories? Their input is on top. They are crushing factories. Can confirm. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. Unless I do this. No, that doesn't seem to work either. Okay. I'm just curious. Alrighty. I think that has been a successful live stream. We should be able to actually craft this up pretty quickly. It doesn't seem like the mechanism pipes are actually shooting out too much, which is kind of sad, but oh well. Yeah, it just seems like it's favoring the two closest inventories more than anything else. But if those ever did fill up for any reason, they'd definitely be filled, or the other ones would be filled, so that's pretty nice. Alright, is this going to finish up here? I want to see if this... I don't really need another one of these, in all honesty, but it's just interesting to have the ability to craft another one, you know, so much quicker than what I did previous. So if we go back to the home, teleport here. Let's see, I don't think anything's happening over here. It's all just silent now. So that's pretty cool. We've also got a little bit of floor space and stuff like that too. So yeah, I think I'm going to head out here, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode / live stream. Kind of behind the scenes a little bit because, you know, I've got my thought process and just different things. And we'll be back next time. We'll be messing with some more mechanism stuff. Just kind of overkilling the base a little bit so we can get just better production in general and a production that doesn't overflow. So yeah, you guys can expect that in episode 41. So I will see you guys later. Stay awesome. And as always, bye.